or maybe it's evening where you are. Whatever it is, I hope it's a good one so far. It's a good morning here, and on this cloudy day, I'm walking in nature. It's breezy, cool, cloudy, perfect opportunity to walk. Walking in nature. Do you know that walking in nature relaxes you and relieves you of stress? Hi, Joshua. Good morning to you. First again, yes. How are you doing? Thanks for a thumbs up. Remember your thumbs up, Joshua. Thank you so much. Yeah, this morning I'm walking in nature. Yeah, I'm walking in nature this morning. Yes, it's a good way to relax and to relieve stress. Yes, your number one thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thanks to others who are on. I appreciate you coming by. I'm walking in nature. Perfect way to relax and relieve stress. Yes, thank you so much. If you don't mind, please remember your thumbs up as well. Just taking a stroll this morning. Thank you for taking the time to stop by. I hope everyone is doing well. And if you're not, I pray that very soon you will. Thank you so much for coming. Please leave your thumbs up. Yeah, walking in nature is a perfect thing to do to relieve stress, to relax you, and to help you with mental and physical health. See, when you're in nature, you don't think about things that worries you. No, walking in nature gives you a smile as you look at the flowers, as you listen to the birds. It's a great way to relieve stress. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you stopping by this morning. Remember to double tap your screen. Thumbs up the live. Thank you. Thumbs it up. Do you like nature? Mhm. I like to walk in nature. Hey, Trina. Thank you for coming by. I sure appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thanks for your thumbs up as well. Yeah. Walking in nature relaxes and relieves stress. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing to do. If you have the opportunity, something that should be done. And they make it easy here for you to walk in nature. They created a walkway plank that goes a long way You can listen to the birds, observe the squirrels, look at the trees, and all these trees are native to Florida. Nothing here is foreign. And when I asked them how old these trees were, they told me as old as the state is. Yeah, so that's how you know it's native flowers. Now I'm walking under a canopy of trees, and though you may not see or hear it, it is raining right now. You may be able to hear it, but they have places here where you can sit and wait it out. But I can hear it above me. It looks like it rained earlier. Looking on the ground, but it's a nice, cool place. So if you ever, don't want to walk in the sun when it's really sunny, they created this place. We can walk and enjoy the beauty all around. Thank you again, guys, for coming by. Those of you in the background, I appreciate it. Yeah, remember your thumbs up. Thank you. It's a lovely, lovely place. It smells good. It's like to just take a breath of fresh air. And the oxygen, wow, really, really good. Feels so clean. Yeah. Can you tell me where you guys are watching from? No, this is Florida, in the southern part of Florida. Where are you watching from? Can you hear the rain above? Yeah. I like to come out this time of the morning because it's not crowded. Everybody's gone to work, school. Morning times are the best time. You want to walk in peace. Not very many people are here this time of the morning. And it's nice and cool. Hear the birds. You probably hear an aircraft as well. That's because there's a small executive airport less than a mile from here. So you'll always hear aircrafts overhead. I'm slowing down because they say there's a sign that says slippery when wet. Lots of greenery here. And the hues of green are beautiful. Yeah, Trina, I'm taking my time. Yeah. Yeah, when they put a sign up, you obey the sign. It says slippery when wet. They know it's slippery, so we don't have to test it out. Hurt yourself. The beauty of nature. Wow. You know, God created everything for us. Look at this. There's a pipe right here. This is the first time I've seen it. It looks new as well, but I don't think it's not for us to drink. No. Yeah. It must be so. It is. It is so beautiful because right now, like I'm saying, it's raining, but I'm not getting wet. See, look at the canopy of trees above. Look at that. Wow. And look at this massive tree here. An old tree. Yeah. They have many like that. Many, many trees. That's not even one of the biggest ones. It's much, there are many that are much bigger. There's a fruit that grows here that is not in season right now. It's a plum. It's called pond plum, and it's native to Florida. This that plum, I've shown it before. It looks It's very small, but it looks just like a soursop. And researching it, it comes from the soursop family. However, people don't usually eat it because it's not tasty. It's not palatable. Plus, the seeds poisonous. So, if people do use that fruit, pond apple, they would use it to make jams and jellies. And if you're making jams and jellies, what are you adding to it to make it taste good? Got to be lots of sugars. So, it's the animals here that eat it, the squirrels, the birds, the reptiles. Yeah, but the season is over right now. I wouldn't want it, yeah, to eat either. You're right. But then when I think about it, don't we eat aki? Ah, and what's the reason why many people don't eat it? Because they're afraid because they hear it's poisonous. So, to each his own. But I'm not going to try it either. Because if you have to add so much sugar to it, then mm, no. So it's the animals that eat it. And of course, they know the seed's poisonous, so they're not tampering with the seeds either. Here's a spot here where we can sit if it's raining too much. And they also give you some information about the types of trees and animals that's in the area. Like the red-bellied woodpecker, the screech owl, Spanish moss, and this tree is the bay cypress tree. Maybe that's one of those I just looked at. Yeah, and the Spanish moss is hanging all over in this park. Lots of Spanish moss. Then we have this thing that comes in my yard every day, every night. Raccoons. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to repel them from coming. Then there is the bobcat. Yellow rat snake. And there are lots of turtles, box turtles around. And there is the strap fern. They have a lot of ferns here. And there's a certain section with so many ferns, it reminds me of Fern Gully in Jamaica. Here is another massive tree. There's really two of them. Look, it goes all the way up. See how breezy? It's breezy and cool. Yeah. Though it's 77 degrees Fahrenheit, but it is nice and cool. We don't get this kind of weather often. So it's really good to enjoy when we have it. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, so I have these critters coming through my yard and coming through my garden. And I don't like when they come through because they play around in the garden, in the beds. So what I did was, it's raccoons. What I did was purchase some raccoon repellent. That's what I'm at Home Depot. And I tested it to see if it really worked. So the first night I didn't put anything out there, and I saw 4 to 5 raccoons during the night. When I said night, early morning, like 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. So the next day, I sprinkled. I'm telling you. The next day, I sprinkled the raccoon repellent, and I waited and waited, and then I looked and I looked, and I didn't see anything. All right, so that first night, none came by. The second night, I saw one, and it stood on the bed, sniffed around, and then it ran. Now, that thing doesn't have a pleasant odor, and I think it's the odor of maybe a predator, maybe like a lion, something like that. Yeah, and the second night, I saw a couple came by, but they walked around the bed where the pebbles were not. Of course, I can't put it inside the bed because when I'm ready to plant, that wouldn't be good. They're walking away from it. And I'm thinking, in order for me to do this, I would have to purchase a whole lot and do it every night. But they said it's supposed to last 30 days. But with these animals, they're so used to coming around even during the daytime. I don't think it's going to work for 30 days. So I'm thinking of another way of preparing my bed to prevent them from going in there. Maybe just some chicken wire fence. But the next thing to do would be to have a critter company come and take them away, and they would take them to a preserve. Because we've had to do that before. Those animals, those claws are dangerous. I need to tell the story. One of these days, I'll tell you the story of how they made a nests in our walls. Yep, it wasn't pretty. It was not pretty when they had their babies in there. No, that's a story for another day. But yeah, this is so beautiful here. Wow, these things are growing. They weren't so low down before, like an umbrella. It's beautiful though. Palm, palm tree. They'll come around every now and then. The workers come around and cut what needs to be cut, and they do a lot of protecting this place. They do a lot by protecting it. And I see them go down, and I'm thinking they're looking for any invaders, any trees that invade. Because birds take things, carry things around. Like I know in my garden, that's how I end up with a lot of volunteer plants. The wind and the birds bring them in. Yeah. So they don't. Now there's one animal that I know that is not native here that I see it. And it's a lot in Florida. And that's iguanas. Now a lot of people may think that iguanas are native to Florida. No, they were brought in. And let me tell you something, those things, they breed a lot. And not only that, they're vegetarians. So what they do, you plant something, some nearby them, you're not going to have any. When I say any, none at all, none at all. Because I know people who are telling me that they even eat down there hibiscus, the hibiscus tree. Oh, yeah. So, but the government has given permission for you to get rid of them because they are a lot. They're taking over. They have actually taken over. And when those things get big, they look like dragons. Yeah. So that's the thing about iguanas. They're not dangerous if you actually. But the thing is, if you accidentally, because I know somebody who did that at my job. If you accidentally step on one, they will whip you with their tail. Yeah. Yep. Got a long tail, so they will whip you if you jump. Uh-huh. I don't see any squirrels here, but I know there's lots of squirrels. I have squirrels in my garden, but they don't bother me at all. They don't bother the stuff in the garden. Other people telling me otherwise. But no, it's only one time I think it was a raccoon that chomped down on my bunch of bananas, but they haven't done that again. I think the banana was just too low to the ground. Yeah, you heard about it, yeah, Trina? Hmm. There are some dangerous animals when it comes to eating down your crop. They think that buffet was made there for them. Yeah, thing in there. Oh, the thing in their tail, yeah? My coworkers got smacked with it because they can change colors, right? Camouflage. So you have to look carefully where you see them. And if you were walking somewhere and didn't notice that was a iguana, then you step on it. Your husband told you, yeah, they just whip you with their tail. That was a very funny thing, though. It was funny. Yeah. So I remember the first time, I, on the job at the school, we see this big movement in the schoolyard, and we're thinking somebody's bringing their dogs in there overnight. Come to find out, it was not the dogs. Those things leave a big mess behind. Then I think you think about it, they are vegetarians, so yeah, they have a lot of fiber. They have to get rid of. See the water down here? Lots of palms and ferns in this one. Yeah. Usually, when the rainy season is, this place has a lot of water, but we're not getting so much rain now. This is as high as you'll see right now. Now, in the summer, for like 2 months, we did not get any rain. So, what they had to do was open up the canal. There's a canal close here and let some of the water in because the plants and the animals, because there's some life in there, fish and other wildlife that are in these places. And I see squirrels and raccoons, and yeah, they need water. So they have to put the water in there from the canal. Ah, and it's beautiful. There's a section with a pond of fish. I'm going to walk over there, and I hope it's not muddy. There's another big tree right there. Hmm. Yes, walking in nature, good way to relieve stress, to relax you, to take care of your mental health along with your physical. People are always thinking about just the physical part and leaving out the mental part. And as we can see from day to day, there are a lot of people who have issues with mental problems and that needs to be taken care of. And we neglect that, or we ostracize those people, or we call them mad people. And those days should be over now when we think it's something they did that caused that. Yeah. When we get physically sick, we go to the doctor to get help. That should be the same case with mental. You're having mental problems, go get help. But the thing with people not doing it because there's a stigma. Oh yes, Trina. There's a stigma to it. So people neglect their mental health. And we see it every day. Even people who are said they're influencers or they're in government, we see them with their mental health. We can see it. You don't really have to be a doctor to know that. And they try to make you think that you're the one with the health issues. But we can't neglect our mental health. And stress can cause mental health, can cause anxiety, can cause it. Fretting about things that you have no control over can cause that. Deep depression, yeah, that's one of the number one factors these days. Loneliness can cause it. Come out, socialize, you know, because I'm telling you, there's too much of that going on, too much mental health issues, and some of them are unnecessary. You don't have to live with it. Don't have to live with it at all. So, if you don't want to get to that point, take care of it just like you do your body. Mm. Mental, emotional, yeah, you know. And in the classroom, when I was in the classroom, we had to teach emotional health. We're talking children, 8, 9, 10. Well, it starts in kindergarten. Emotional health. And that's where it should start. Because if kids learn how to help themselves, like when they get angry or upset, if they know what to do, they start early. They will carry that with them in life. Yeah, they will know that you don't lash out every time something doesn't go your way. Because those children grow up to be adults and they become more dangerous. So we have to start where kids can do it. And I've seen them done it. We just give them a little section in the classroom for them to go. And you go in that corner, you take care of your mental health. When you're feeling angry, you feel upset, things doesn't go your way. Yeah, go in there, go read a book. No, sit and think about what just happened and maybe how you could have taken care of it in another way. They have to be taught. So let's do what we need to do for our kids so that they grow up to be productive members of society and they don't go around bullying people. They don't go around manipulating people, you know, and living with conditions that needs to be taken care of. So when you feel stress, walk, walk in nature. Let's take a walk. Yeah, a lot of stories. I mean, I have so many stories I could tell. Being in the classroom for so many decades, you see a lot of things, and you learn a lot. Hmm. Yeah, nice. I'm gonna walk over to the other side of the trail. Yeah, we learn every day. As long as we are living, we are learning. And if you don't think that you can learn, then it becomes hopeless on your part. We can learn from everyone. We learn something every day, and that's something I like to do. I like to learn new things. Here's another massive tree. Starts over here. Oh, the root system starts way back here. So those roots right there. And the tree goes all the way up here and over to the other side. So it forms a canopy. That is huge. Look at the trunk. Mm. Ah, who made the mountains? And who made the trees? Who made the rivers that flow to the sea? Somebody bigger than you and I. Yeah, and we all know it's the creator of the universe who gives us nature. Nice tree. And nobody, good morning. Nobody, how are you? Thank you for coming by this morning. I'm walking in nature this morning. And I said, if you want to relieve stress, you should do that. Here's the moss. Here's an example of the moss that I spoke about earlier. Lots of moss over in this section. Good. Some long ones. Lovely. Yes, it is. It's lovely. Here's some long moss. Wow, look at that. It just hangs from the tree. You know, people use the moss in to do artwork. I've seen people done that. They go up to the mountains and get some moss and do artwork with it. Yeah. Ear fern. Okay. Call it ear fern. All right. Mm-hmm. Here's a tree that I was telling you about, the pond apple. This is the tree. See some small ones here, but we're not going to see the fruits until like summertime again. But look at that nice breeze blowing. Trina saying hello, nobody. Iona, good morning. Thank you for coming by. And remember your thumbs up, everybody. I thank you so much. I appreciate it. Just double tap your screen. Yeah, walking in nature. It feels so nice and cool under here. Trina saying hi, Iona. I'm at a park in the area. I'll let you know later where it is. Oh yeah, nobody. I know that. Yes, I know you subscribed already. Thank you. I remembered you from last week. Yeah, when I was in the garden. I appreciate it. Keep going around and giving those encouraging words, nobody. Yeah. And Trina Motivation is another person who does encouraging words. You should check out her channels too. Check out Trina's Motivation. Check out her channel. As the name suggests, that's what she does. Good morning. Yeah. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. There you go. See what I mean? Yeah, you need to spread those words. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. So you should always be thinking good thoughts because it sure affects your life. Yeah, I'm going on the foot trail. That is why you should always be thinking positively. Hmm. Positive thoughts affects you mentally, emotionally, even physically. If you're not thinking positively, you know, your life. Oh, look at this brown water. What happened? Oh, The water is brown today. I've never seen it like this before. Hmm. I'm definitely not going to see that turtle, the box turtle that lives in here. But you can't see a thing. Wow. I need to ask those people in the office what caused. Oh, you know what? It's mud because it rained and I think the mud ran off. Yeah, see, it's wet here. It's wet. I'm going to take you up a little further to look at the pond with fish. Lots of fishes in there. I'm not going to go too far because it's kind of wet over here. See people's footsteps. Ooh, it's wet. They put down these things here to walk on it. It's not going to be far anyway. So I'll get. Yeah, but there are all kinds of trails in here back there. But I don't go over there. First of all, I wouldn't have no connection. And second of all, I wouldn't go in there by myself. I mean, there's never anything happen, but you never know. Yeah, lots of trails back there. Here's a pond with wildlife, meaning lots of fish, turtles. But let's see if I can see anything today. Any fish? Oh, it's deep and dark. Oh, the fishes are way up. Oh, yeah, I see a school of fish right here. Let's see if you can see them. Oh, they're gone. They disappeared. There's a school. Mm, there's two right there. I don't think you can see them because the light is glistening. It's hard to see, but this pond is full of fish. They're down way below. The water is so high now. We had some rain last night too. Hard to see them. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Something to leave with today. That's a thought to think about today. If you think of all those, if you think of that thought all day long, you don't have time to be sad because you just know if you get too sad, you're not going to be happy. You know, we're living in a sinful world and things going to happen. Yeah, you can get sad, but you don't have to linger on it as if you're hopeless. No, where there's life, there is hope. Mhm. There's another section on the other end, but it's too wet to go over there. Muddy and it's slippery. And they already give you a sign saying slippery when wet. Here's some more other animals that you'll find in the area. And the woodpeckers, lots of birds in this area. Limpkin, coyote. Coyotes are not staying in the woods anymore. They're coming into people's backyards. Yeah. And there's armadillo, red-shouldered hawk. Hello, good morning. There's be careful, it's wet. Yeah, it's slippery. There's a gopher tortoise. Yeah, I was going by there and it's too slippery. I don't think you should do that. Yeah. So those are some of the animals. Yeah. No, they give you even a section to wash your feet, wash your shoes, wash off your shoes. when you come in here. But this section is so orange. I'm thinking it's mud, but who knows? I'm going to ask in the front. I'm going to ask them. Some nice people work here, and they will answer any question that you have. Some people coming around. Yeah, and everybody turning back because it's too slippery on this end. Yep. This is where you wash your shoe. This is a shoe washing station. So you wash your shoes and you take the mud off on that. Here's a tree that I talk about the pond apple. Small things there. They're not edible. Well, as I explained earlier. Hi, good morning. I mean, you can eat it, but it won't you won't swallow it. That's what I heard. You won't swallow that because it doesn't taste good at all. It's not palatable. Who made the mountains? Who made the trees? Who made the rivers that flow to the seas? Somebody bigger than you and I. He lights the way when the road is rough, and he keeps you company. With love to guide you, he'll walk beside you, just like he walks with me. When I am weary, filled with despair, yeah, who gives me courage to go on from there? Somebody bigger than you and I. The Most High God, creator of the universe, who provides everything that we need and more. Think about all the oxygen in here. Yeah, if your oxygen is low, I think you should go walk into nature. You know, God provides everything that we need. Yeah, this would be a good place to come if you have low oxygen. Come breathe. Sit down and breathe. Stand and breathe. Take a little walk. Take a jog. hmm All things bright and beautiful. See the tree? They're gonna have to trim this one because it's coming right down low. All things bright and beautiful. All creatures, great and small. All things wise and wonderful. The Lord God, He made them all. Each little flower that opens is so nice and cool. Wow. Each little bird that sings, He made their glowing colors. And He made their tiny wings. All things bright and beautiful. All creatures, great and small. Look at this beautiful blossom. such lovely blossoms. Yeah, all things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful. The Lord God made them all. Mm, just walking, observing, and enjoying the beauty. So do something for yourself today. Be selfish and do something for yourself. There's beauty all around. Ah, some more here. Lovely ones. Lovely blossoms. Look at all those blossoms. Aren't they beautiful? There's water down here. Yeah, walking in nature, it relaxes you and relieves stress. Try it if you get a chance. Takes your mind off of the things of this world that is worrying you, and it even helps you to focus on the one who you can talk to, the one who can help you to relieve the stress that you are going through. So, meditation, it helps you to meditate. Because when you think of the goodness, look what He has created, you can't help but be thankful. And like nobody said, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. So let's think happy. Make sure our thoughts are aligned and in tune with the one who gave us life. When your thoughts are in tune, good things happens. You find time to be thankful. You will notice that you really don't have reason to be thinking negatively because you find that there's someone else who's worse off than you and is thankful. Yeah. So when you think nobody cares about you and that you are hopeless, know that there are others who are in dire situation, much more than you, and they are thankful. Check out this massive tree right here. Look at that. Who made the mountains? Who made the trees? Who made the rivers that flow to the sea? Somebody bigger than you and I. Listen to the rustling of the winds, rustling the trees there. There is beauty all around. We just have to look for it. And if you look for it, you will definitely find it. Mhm. He lights the way when the road is rough and keeps me company with love to guide me. He'll walk beside me and he'll do the same for you. Yeah. When you're lonely, filled with despair, who gives you courage to go on from there? Somebody bigger than you and I. I'm coming up to the end of my walk. I give myself an hour. I think it's about that. So I thank you for watching, for staying. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for your comments. And my prayer today is that whatever is going on in your life, that it will be a productive and a successful one. Yeah, because remember though, with God, all things are possible. Nothing is impossible with God. So as I come to the end, my prayer for you is that He will guide you as long as you take Him with you wherever you go. Be the beacon, be the light in the darkness. Be the reason for someone to smile. Leave a kind, encouraging word to someone who needs it. Someone who needs it. Live your life, not just for yourself, but for others. Make sure that when you end the day, that you can say you have had a positive influence on someone instead of a negative one. And remember what nobody said? The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. So give yourself credit. Remind yourself that you're human. When you make mistakes, apologize. It takes a burden off of you. Make sure when you open your mouth to speak, that the little organ inside of your mouth does not spew negative things against others. Be kind, be gracious. Remember, we're all humans. None of us is perfect, but we can live a perfect life as possible if we think about others and treat them the way we want to be treated. Be the salt of the earth. Be the beacon in your little corner. Be thankful for what you have. Bless others as you are blessed. Know that the one who created you loves you. He knows your thoughts. He hears your cries. There is hope as long as there is life. Look at these beautiful palm trees. so beautiful. The rustling leaves. Thank you so much again for coming by. And whatever you do today, make sure you take God with you. For with Him, all things are possible. But without Him, hmm, nothing is possible. Thank you again for coming. And if you have not yet gone to look at any of the videos on the channel, I encourage you to take a look, watch a video, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, and let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about it. Thanks again, and have yourself a very wonderful day. See you next time in the Charles Fort Lauderdale Garden.